In this lesson, I will explain to you how freeze and unfreeze options works in Microsoft Excel. So this is my data. Here you can see we have different columns, type, origin, drive-in, and so on. As I scroll down, you will see the heading is disappear. And if someone will ask you what is the engine size, what is the price, what is the wheel size, it is difficult, right? You can see which columns belongs to which. So it is recommended that you have to freeze the first row. So what you have to do, you have to go to the view tab. In view tab, here you can see freeze pans option. Open this. Here you can see we have three different options. We will learn one by one. So first is the freeze top row. I'm going to click here. Now it is freeze. So when I will scroll down, you can see the heading on each and every page. And if someone will ask you what is the highway mileage, what is the weight, wheelbase, and so on, you can see very easily, right? I am going to unfreeze it here. If you want to unfreeze, go to the same option, open it, and unfreeze pens. Now if I will scroll to the right, you will see my first column is disappear. If I will say what is this, right? 17 belongs to which car model, highway mileage is 23, which car models, and so on. Again, it is highly recommended, if you want to find out all the information about the particular column, you have to freeze it. So what you have to do, again same thing, go to the view tab, freeze pens, open this, and here you can see freeze first column. Click here. As now you can see I am scrolling to the right and first column is there. But now you can see if I will go down, my row is disappear, first row, right? Again it is the problem. So what is the wheelbase, what is the other options are? So if you want to freeze both row and column, yes, you can do. I am going to unfreeze it first. You have to select the first cell. This is my first row which I have to freeze. This is my first column. After this is my first cell, which is B2. You have to select this. Okay, so do not forget, do not click here, do not click here. I will show you what will happen if you will click somewhere else. Click here, go to the freeze pans option, open this. Now you have to click this freeze pans, right? With the help of this, you can see our first, I'm scroll down, my first row is freeze and my column is freeze, so you can see your data very easily, right? Okay, now I am going to, if you want to unfreeze it, so unfreeze rows and columns from here. Here I have made a little bit changes in our data. Here I have written the name of our table as well, that is cars data, right? If you want to freeze top two rows, this and this. Similarly, if you want to freeze four rows, five rows, you have to apply the same function. So here I am going to show you if you want to freeze first row and second row, this one and this one. After these two rows, this is my first cell and the reference is A3, so you have to click here, right? Then view, and in view freeze pans, open this option. First option is freeze pans, click here. As I will scroll down, you can see my both rows are freezed. How simple it is, right? But if I will scroll to the right, my first column is disappear, is not freezed. If I want to freeze both my rows and my two top rows and my columns, so what you have to do, so see this one and this one, these are my two rows which I want to freeze, and this column as well, right? So after this column, what is my first cell? SUV, this is my first cell, so you have to click here, or you have to select this cell and then go to the freeze pane, click here. When I will scroll down and right, you will see my both two rows and column is freezed, right? Okay, as I have told you that do not click here, here. What will happen now? Sometimes we want to freeze multiple rows. Here are some data, company name, and some other information. Suppose if you want to freeze six rows and these four columns, so what you have to do, this 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? These six rows which you want to freeze, and from here A, B, C, D. So this is the intersection, right? This is the intersection of the sixth row and the four column, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to click here. Then go to freeze pans and click here. Now you can see our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These rows are freezed. See? And if I will scroll to the right, then you can see my first core columns are freezed. If you want to freeze only the top three or five rows, then you have to click the first cell which is after all these rows. But if you want to freeze multiple rows and the first column, so you have to click here. But if you want to freeze multiple rows and multiple columns, so you have to find out first intersection, right? I am going to unfreeze. Suppose you want to freeze this, right, these all columns and all these rows, then you have to find out this, go here and freeze it. When I will scroll down, you can see, right, whatever is frozen is there, but here these 5 or 6 or 7 columns are freezed from on this side. I hope the concept is clear. Please practice it, subscribe to my channel. See you in the next lesson, and thank you.